Good afternoon, this is Mrs. Kantz, and we are doing another flip lesson as I am in meetings today and tomorrow. As we go ahead and look at this, we are talking about cell organelles. This lesson should be a small review from yesterday's lesson, so hopefully you can participate and know the difference between different cell organelles. This recording does have participation involved in it, so you must complete all of the questions and go through them. Please take notes on this information. To start out, here are the objectives and state standards. The objectives are: I can understand that the cell is the basic unit of life. Some organisms are unicellular. Organisms that are multicellular generally have cells that perform specialized functions. I can explain differentiation in the process of cells becoming specialized. Multicell organisms start as one or more similar cells. Those cells undergo changes by which they become different. I can explain how cells were discovered and how the cell theory was developed. And I can draw a diagram of cell and name each part. We are going to be talking mostly about the cell and the parts today. So important parts of the cell. Up in the left-hand corner, we're going to start with the central vacuole. This is unique to the plant cell. The cytosol, found in both. That is containing the cytoplasm, holding all of those organelles together. The nucleus, that is going to be where your DNA and the important information is going to be held. Endoplasmic reticulum, that is going to be talking about protein synthesis or making proteins. Mitochondria, powerhouse of the cell, helping create ATP. Ribosomes, used in kneading, helps create proteins. That's going to be part of that endoplasmic reticulum as well, in creating proteins. Chloroplast, unique to the plant cell. That is going to be where it's going to house the chlorophyll and help with photosynthesis. And then cell membrane, that's going to be that outer membrane that is going to protect the cell. The cell, animal cells and plant cells both have the cell membrane. However, plant cells have something extra called a cell wall. So here you go, different types of parts of the cell. The Golgi body, it's going to be packaging and processing of substances in class. Help in secretion of substances outside the cell. This is like your FedEx and UPS system. They're going to be packaging things up, processing them, and sending them out. Cytoplasm, or the cytosol, plus all of the organisms are going to be located in the cytoplasm. This is going to include everything in the cytosol that's a kind of a gel type substance, except for the nucleus. Metabolic activity is going to occur here. So when we talk about metabolic, we talk about metabolism, all those processes, chemical processes that are happening. The nucleus, it's going to be that control center containing the genetic information. Endoplasmic reticulum, or the ER, it's going to work with the ribosomes to make proteins. And then ribosomes are going to be small organelles. They are either free-floating in the cytoplasm or on the endoplasmic reticulum. And they are made of RNA. We know that nucleic acid. RNA and protein. This is where proteins are going to be created. The mitochondria. This is the powerhouse of the cell. It's going to help produce usable energy. ATP is what that is. We're going to be using, looking at ATP and how the mitochondria plays a role in producing that energy. Chloroplasts, only found in plant cells. They have a specific function. Most of them have chlorophyll in them, and they deal with photosynthesis. There's also some other things that they as well do, and we will get to that. So, question number 1. What is the highest level of cellular organization? Is it systems, cells, tissues, organs, or I'm checking my notes? Today, checking your notes is not an option, so choose A, B, C, or D. Where does metabolic activity in the cell occur? So of those seven, where does metabolic activity occur? Write your answer in the box provided. Which organelles would you expect if a cell was producing and secreting high levels of digestive proteins? And why would you say that? Think of what helps in producing proteins, and why would you say that? Where is the cell membrane, and what does it do? So all I'm actually asking you to do is tell me, where is the cell membrane? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? These are different types of cell parts. Can you label these? Can you match cell membrane with the correct number? Can you match the nucleolus with the correct number? Go ahead and try your hand at it. How close did you get? Cell membrane is down here. The nucleolus is B. The nucleus is C, this whole thing right here. The mitochondrion, that is D down here, these yellow things that are folded up, that's the powerhouse of the cell. The Golgi body is E, over here, this folded up purple thing. F is the cytosol. Also can be the cytoplasm, includes that cytoplasm. Endoplasmic reticulum is G. So that is this purple thing folded up right next to the nucleus. The cell wall is H. That is unique to plants. The chloroplast is I. You can see the chloroplast has stacked green discs. That's how you can tell it's a chloroplast. And the central vacuole is J. This is where water is going to be stored and some other activities are going to be happening there. So here is another review back to those parts. Golgi bodies. Can you explain what a Golgi body does? Explain it now in your own words. Cytoplasm. Can you explain it in your own words? What is the cytoplasm? Nucleus. What does this do? Explain it in your own words. Endoplasmic reticulum. Explain how this also works, and explain how ribosomes and endoplasmic reticulum work together. Can you explain what the mitochondria does? Can you explain what the chloroplasts are? So here is the end. This is the announcements. Your homework for today is to go through lesson 3.03. You need to take the quiz on 3.03. I suggest that you read that lesson very carefully, as I did not go through all of the information found in that lesson, and make sure that you take that quiz. The reteach for retake for your test that you took last Tuesday. The reteach is during class on Tuesday, October 25th. Please make sure that you are there and ready to take notes on that. Even if you are satisfied with your score, you are required to be there. Missing assignments for Unit 2. Please make sure that you put those in as soon as possible. You still have time to turn them in. And then the password for watching this video is prokaryote. You will find this password on your weekly exit ticket that is going to be due on Friday. Do not do the weekly exit ticket until Friday, because there's going to be another password for tomorrow's class on that as well. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. I will be available by email. Thank you and have a great day.